Hey Taurus, I'm your astrologer, Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here's your monthly forecast for the month of February 2018. Now, before I get started, I just had two announcements that I wanted to share with you all. First of all, I'm doing a webinar this month on February 10th at 3 p.m. Mountain Time on the solar eclipse coming up in Aquarius. Okay, there I'm going to talk about what's going on at the solar eclipse, how to better manage the solar eclipse coming in, as well as the lunar eclipse we just had and some general trends going on in the month of February. If you are interested in that or have any questions you would like to ask me, please sign up and join. There is a link down below in my description box. Please click that to make sure that you are on the list to make it to my webinar. I personally see February as the month to dream your wildest dreams and to actually make them happen. So we're going to be talking a lot about that, about what your dreams are and about how to move forward on them, okay? So that's coming in there. I hope to see all of you there. Now, the second thing I wanted to talk to you about is right here. I finally finished my 2018 Astrological Planner. I know it's a little late. I know it's February coming in, but I figured better late than never to get it out there. Okay, if you are interested, please also check out the link down below in my description box for more information. Okay, the first few pages, of course, are reference materials if you want to know how to read a chart or some things in the calendar. The rest of it is, of course, the calendar itself for each month with a list of the transits, the major transits for each day on it. Okay, I also do have pages in the book that are filled with discussion questions based on the astrology, based on the major transits of the month for you to then answer, to reflect on your life. So if you're interested in some spiritual and soulful introspection and reflection, this could be for you. I also do have a full moon and a new moon report for every full moon and new moon of the year in here as well. So hopefully you'll find that of interest and very useful to you too. But I'm super excited that this is out and I'm excited to share it with you all. Okay, so if you're interested, just go ahead, click the buttons down below in the description box and let me know what you think. Now, what's going on this month, Taurus? Really is that we had a lunar eclipse happening at the very end of last month on January 31st, okay? And that lunar eclipse for you, Taurus, was right here in Leo, which is going to be in your 4th house of home and of family. So I think what's going on there is that you are really trying to end, complete, or get more clarity here on what's going on with your home life, and what's going on with your family. Okay, so that you can really begin to, I want to say, step into new, different, better chapters with home in some way to figure out what's going on very close to you personally and emotionally, and how and in what way you can start to build on your life from here on out. Okay, the reason why I think you're trying to really figure out your home situation and your family situation is because I think you have some really big aspirations over here where the solar eclipse is going to be in Aquarius for your career. For your reputation, for where your life is going. And I think before you can really start to move forward on your career, make some big strides here, to put your life in the place that you want it to be in and to have the reputation that you want, you need to make sure that everything's okay at home, that your family is there, supports you, understands you, that all is taken care of, okay, and that you feel okay emotionally with what is going on, so that you really can begin to put yourself out there in a much more public way to do some things that are important to you and to put your life in the right place, and just needing to make sure that personal matters are taken care of before you start to be more public. Okay, so that to me is what most of this month is about. Now, at the beginning of this month, as you're trying to focus on home and family, get more clarity about home and family, and figure out some things that are going on, there is lots of communication, I think, talking and strategy that is happening. That's because we do have Mars here at the beginning of the month in your 8th house of changes and of intimacy going on, making a sextile over here to Mercury at the very beginning degrees of Aquarius. So I think as you're trying to figure out your home, make sure you're emotionally stable, emotionally secure, emotionally taken care of. I think you're also increasingly starting to think more about where your life is going and how you can make some changes to put your life in the right place in some way, or make some financial investments that you need to make so that you can have the career and the reputation and the social standing that it is that you want. Okay, as you're thinking more about that though, about the career that you want, the reputation that you want, and how you can build on that, there could be some uncomfortable things that do come up. That's because we do have these planets here, and all these planets that will eventually move through the end degrees of Aquarius in a square over here with Jupiter in your 7th house of partners and of relationships. Okay, so I think you're trying to change your life to put it in a better place here and to really build on a new life direction for yourself, but maybe you're having to work with other people to figure out how you can get other people on board with where you see your life going, with some changes that you're making in your life direction in some way. Yeah, and work with people better to create more of the life that it is that you really want. That could be hard, okay? But if you try to do what you can here to inform other people what's going on with you, okay, to help other people understand and to include people in your plans as you start to make some changes, I think in the end it is going to be good for you. That's because after all of this happens, these planets at the end of Aquarius are also going to make a sextile here to Uranus in your 12th house of your insides and of your spirituality. So I think making the changes in your career, making changes in your life direction is a good thing for you. I think it's what you need to do to make yourself feel better and more at peace with yourself in some way. But just need to make sure that the other people in your life, your significant or important others here, understand what you want or include it in the process, okay, and can help you do the things that are really, really important to you, okay? So I think that is what is going on there. All right, after you strategize and think about where your life is going and about how other people will play into this new direction, okay, in order for you to feel better, then I think at the actual solar eclipse on February 15th, you really start to focus more. Your shift changes from home to career, to where you're going publicly and to putting your life in the right direction, okay? Then as you start to think more about your career and about where your life is going, I think at the same time, your focus comes here to where Venus and Neptune are on Pisces, and that's going to be your goals and your dreams and your hopes for the future. I think the second part of the month, after you figure out more or less where you want your life to go, the reputation that you want, and how you can work with other people to get it, then you start to think more about, okay, now how do I envision my life? What life do I see for myself? And who exactly do I need to associate with to help me accomplish some of those goals and dreams that I do have, okay? Coming in with Neptune, there could be some confusion about who you need to associate with and about how you see or envision your life, but again, needing to be patient, creative, and intuitive there will help you get more clarity on that, okay? I also do think that there will be some good things at the end of the month, because as these planets come through Pisces, they will then also make a sextile here with Saturn and Capricorn, which for you is in your 9th house of something new. So as you are changing the direction your life is going in and really getting people to work with you in some way, okay, so that you can have the life that it is that you really want, I do think too you're trying to envision perhaps new goals for yourself, new dreams, see a new life that's coming in here, and really step into new possibilities that maybe you did not consider previously, okay? So that's what I see happening there. It could be a little bit hard with these Pisces planets in a square to Mars. Maybe you might have to change where you saw your life going, okay? Change some things up a little bit in order for you to envision a life that's better for you. But I think if you can let yourself envision new goals, new dreams, step into new chapters here with other people to put your life in a spot that you really want that's better for you, it is definitely going to help you in the end, I think, to just feel more comfortable being yourself, and of course to have the home life that you want and to feel super stable or more stable and secure in life too, with Mars making a trine as well, the North Node. And any changes that you make in your life and in where you see your life going, definitely helping you as well to make room for more stability in your life, and as well for the people at home and with family, okay? So that's what's happening there. Then the last thing I do want to mention is that at the very, very, very end of the month, actually going to happen next month on February 1st, March 1st, excuse me, we do have a full moon here in Virgo coming up. So after you have really tried to focus more on your career, on where your life is going, change your life direction to do something new here and to work with other people to do it, I think next month, at the beginning of the month right away, there's going to be a big focus for you here on what makes you happy. on love, romance, and kids. And I think you're trying to here do what it is that you need to feel happy in life, and to do some things that you enjoy, so that you can start, or to tie up some loose ends here, doing the things that make you happy, so that you can then focus more on your goals and where it is your life is going coming in. And I think that's what I see for you, Taurus, is you're really starting to envision a new life, reach for some big goals and dreams, do some things very, very publicly, okay? And you're trying to make sure here that your personal life is in order before you do these public things, before you reach some big goals, that you've got the right people on board with you, or that the people in your life that are important to you are on board with you, and that you are happy in the process as you do some of these new and exciting things coming in, okay? So that's what I've got going on there for you, Taurus. Now your card for the month is the Magician. Upright, I love this card. This card to me is a card of potential, of opportunities here, and I want to think of like manifesting power. The Magician here uses all the suits of the tarot. You know, he's got a pentacle, he's got a cup, he's got wands, he's got swords, you know, he's even got like his own tools over here in his hand coming in. And this is the card saying, look, you want to make something happen, you have it at your disposal. You have it at your disposal to make it happen, okay? You know, you just need to use all of your gifts and skills and talents to create the life that it is that you want, you know? It's like, don't be lazy and don't let any of your talents that you have lay dormant. I think now is the time to use everything that you have at your disposal, to trust in yourself, to have faith that everything will happen, and to put in the work here to create a life that it is that you really want, and to use all of your gifts and skills and talents. And I think if you can put in the work here, and if you can use everything at your disposal to create a life you want, I think you're going to be very impressed at all the things that you can create, and all of the doors that are going to open for you as a result of your persistence and of your talent, okay? So that's what I've got for you this month, Taurus. Thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.